Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Asta the Greek, and today we're continuing chapter 2 of Despair Time. We have now episode 3. Last episode we got to investigate the new areas. Pretty good episode, I'll say. We saw the new fits for Teruko, Who, and Wit. And I guess now we're gonna see what favor MonoTV wants from Teruko, which I'm curious about. So let's get right into the next episode, episode 3. I forget that it has so many warnings beforehand. Yeah, it's a fictional. I know. Let's see. I have a favor to ask of you, Teruko.
Huh?
A favor? It's really quite important. What is it? It's super duper incredibly important. It's gonna be something stupid. Seriously, what is it? So uber duper ultra important. Okay, it's not important at all. I'm going to leave. Yeah. It is important. Building maintenance is super important. I need you to caulk the bathroom. To what? What is caulk? On sinks, counters, bathtubs, showers, and other fixtures near sources of water, they all have crevices where they meet the wall, right? Ah, okay. Okay, I know why that is, yeah. If moisture gets into these crevices, then it could cause deterioration or mold growth. In order to prevent that, we apply a waterproof sealant to the crevice, called caulk. What do you need Teruko for this? Like paint on a wall, every now and then you have to remove the old caulk and put down a new line. Gosh, Teruko, this is pretty basic home maintenance. You live here, don't you? Make an effort to keep this place in good working order. Why should I help you? Yeah, good question.
So hard.
Like I said, you live here now, right? Oh yeah, she did say she doesn't want to leave. So hey, if you want to stay here forever, you have to clean this. You wouldn't want for the plumbing to stop working or there to be mold growing everywhere. So help me, please! If it's that important, why don't you ask someone else? Presumably someone who is in better health than I am? No? Well, you don't have any friends. Not anymore, at least. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. So you have a lot of free time. That was harsh, but okay, fair enough. Look, I'll sweeten the deal a little. I can pay you every time you do chores for me. I have no need for money, seeing as I don't plan on returning to the outside world. Why though? Like, if you get money and be rich, I'll pay you more credits. An actual trademarked, you are free to use this phrase for your own purposes. Hide. Okay, fake money, even more useless. I just said it wasn't money, stupid brains. It's a service that I'm offering you. If you have a mono credit, then anytime someone is bothering you and you want them to leave, then I'll make them leave you alone. Oh. Deal. I'll do it. Deal. Shake it. Wow, you really suck at this. Your caulking job looks as good as if I were to do it, and I don't have thumbs. I can't even speak today. Holy shit. Like, why are you making me do it? I already told you I wouldn't be any good. Yeah, but I like to see you try. I still can't do this myself. Turk's like, I'm so done with this bitch. The thing is, this place was meant to be occupied and kept by humans, not robots. There are things I can do, like take out the trash and sweeping the floors, but there are many things that I can do. That makes sense. That's why from time to time I'll need to call on you all to help me with these things. This place was meant to be kept by humans. What does that mean? These facilities weren't built with this killing game in mind, they were simply repurposed for our show. If I had designed it myself, it would make everything automatic, but alas. Oh, okay. That's quite important information, isn't it? Are you sure you can really tell me all that kind of thing? It's like, whoops, I don't see why not. You are the mastermind behind it, no? In that case, can you tell me more about this killing game? You know, you're the first person to ask me that. Damn, really? Since everyone here is apparently determined to fight against the killing game, I don't know why no one has ever tried asking for information. Because I wouldn't trust you, I feel like. Ah, but fair warning, there are some questions I cannot answer, and there are some things that I must lie about without any indication that I'm lying. Makes sense. Maybe that's why no one has ever asked you, because you are unreliable at all. Yeah. I mean, what do you expect though? But still, it's worth a shot. And then, who orchestrated this killing game show, and for what purpose? You did! Wow, starting off with the heavy questions. I thought you'd lead me in with something light first. What, do you want me to ask about what your favorite color is? I know the answer to that. Blue. I could have guessed. No, wait, yellow? Never mind. To answer your first question though, the mastermind is... you. I don't know. What? You don't know? Nope. You seem to think that because I run this TV show, I must know everything about it, right? But I'm not a real human director. I'm a robot built and programmed for the purpose of facilitating this killing game and nothing more. Whoever created me saw fit to give me only the bare minimum information needed to run this TV show. Man, got a sore throat. I think getting sick again. That is why there are lots of things that I don't know, because it's not necessary for me to know them to make this killing game run. I mean, it makes sense. Does a toaster know why it toasts? Does a calculator know why it adds and subtracts? There are simple machines that do their job without needing to understand why. To that end, I don't know who made this TV show and why. All I do is carry out the directives programmed into me. Oh, I see. All of you sometimes lie when asked questions, but you also don't know the answers to anything. You're useless. So mean. I'm not so useless. I'm not useless at all. Another question then. How do I end this killing game? Well, you have to win. I can answer that. Yep. Totally useless. No wonder no one asks you questions. I'm not going to get anything good out of you, am I? You get the 1 credits. Okay, that should do it. Nice cock. Excuse me? As promised, you now have 2 mono credits in your balance. Don't worry about the mess, I can clean it up. By the way, you look a little different. Did you change your clothes? What?
Shut up.
Enough. Being asked repeatedly is going to get on my nerves one day. I'm pretty sure you can do that on purpose. Like, don't make an announcement to everyone that I'm wearing a different shirt or whatever. It takes 2 minutes. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna read that. But like, okay, I'll make sure to inform everyone at the most inconvenient time possible for them. Like if they're in the bathroom or in the shower or having sex. Who's having sex with this, guys? Let's be for real. We saw that the Eden's Garden stuff happening with Grace and Wolfgang. Who is the couple here? I'm curious. Arturo and Veronica. They seem like they're close. Anyway, it's noon. Maybe thinking about getting lunch. Noon.
Oh.
Didn't Charles say he wanted to meet with me around this time? I wonder why. He's doing the peak cinema pose. Should I even go? This feels awfully suspicious.
Think of the audience.
I say go, but only because if something bad happens, then the viewers would love it. Ah, no. It's only making me not want to go. You should go. You should go. At the end, I decided to go anyway. Yes! Show me Charles! My boy! Charles isn't even here yet. Waiting is boring. Should check out some of the books. Where have I seen this before? Is it Min's textbook? Probably. Yeah. Oh, she just got paper cut. Are you serious? Oh my god. Hey, is it normal for paper cut to bleed this much? Not really, no. Hello, Teruko. He does. Oh my god.
What's your problem?
What do you want? Blood. You can't look at blood, can you? She starts pointing it at his face. Alright. Okay, at least he's doing...
Hey.
No, that's not it. Don't think I'm that kind of person who loses his cool every time he sees a drop of blood. Not that weak. I refuse to be. You don't seem that strong though. Aw man, you think he's gonna die?
Fine.
I'm fine. You got yourself? What are you doing?
I don't care.
It's It's only a paper cut. I often cut myself like this when I'm reading if I'm not careful. It hurts, but it'll heal in a few days, so I don't care. Don't say that you don't care. I don't want to see you straining precious books with your blood. If you wear gloves, then you should be able to read safely without cutting yourself. I'll give you my spare gloves. Here. Man, this hurts because Charles is starting to like Teruko, and Teruko is being a bitch about it. And it sucks because Charles is not really close to many people. It sucks. It sucks. I get why Teruko is mad at the others, but Charles is the one guy I feel like you shouldn't be mad about. Like, he couldn't do anything. Like, I feel like you should be getting a pass, you know? Just gotta snap back at him.
Back off.
Oh.
What?
That is a new sprite.
I said back off. Don't you dare.
That is a
try
new
and
sprite.
come
It looks
near
really
me.
cool.
Take your hands out of your coat and put them where I can see them.
What? You're being stupid. Do you really think I'm reaching for a weapon?
I'm being stupid. I'm not the one who asked to hold a meeting in a private, secluded area.
Teruko, you're going too far.
Did you forget what happened when Xander did the same thing? I got stabbed.
I get why she's doing that. I get it, yeah. Wait, knows I'm here. That means that the only witness is someone who's already tried to cover for you once before. As if I would try and murder you. You are being completely ridiculous. Just do as she says. I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone here. Take off your coat and show me what you aren't hiding anything.
You're annoying me.
You are the one who is brandishing a knife at me. Fine. But I'll have you know you are being very unreasonable right now. I get why she's doing that. Oh, he's a scar in his hand. What is the scars here? I wanna take this and make the peak cinema. Hands are okay. His
And I'm
voice.
making a fool of myself. Dressing down like I'm being searched by airport security. Are you happy now?
Okay, fine. But I'm not taking your gloves. Keep your distance.
What's up with the hand, though? You really are paranoid now, aren't you? And quit acting like I'm endangering you somehow. You're the one who has been carrying around a concealed weapon this whole time. Yeah, true. It's for self-defense. Self-defense, is it? Will you stab and kill anyone who you perceive to be threatening you? You know that carrying around a dangerous weapon will put you at risk as well, don't you? What if someone else uses that against you? You're asking an awful lot of questions. I think he cares about
Are
you.
you an idiot?
I think he cares about you and he's trying to show that, but he's not very good at it. I won't be taking your recommendation to go defenseless during a killing game. You are as stubborn as ever, Teruko. It truly grates on my nerves sometimes.
Do me a favor.
At least do me a favor and keep it a secret. If people know that you carry a weapon, then it's very possible that some would-be killer will use that against you. I won't tell anyone else either. He's a good guy. I like Charles. And I'll try to make sure not to end up alone with you, lest you stab me.
Stop complaining.
Just so you know, like I said, this is only for self-defense. I have the least motivation out of anyone here to commit murder. Yeah, but you're very trigger happy about it. I'm sure, let me believe that because you said so. I already said that I don't want to leave this place. If I successfully committed a murder, I would be forced to leave. That could be a lie though. Then I would have to go back to my regular life, constantly moving, constantly running, never being certain of what will happen next. I don't want to leave like that anymore. I'd much rather stay here.
How concerning.
What kind of life do you live? She's gotta stop and be like, why am I telling you this? I'm in a lot of debt, medical debt from spending countless nights at the hospital after something happens. Even if I don't want to go, I usually get taken to the ER against my will. Ah, that makes sense. I hate hospitals. Why save my life if you're just going to ruin it afterwards? America, in a nutshell. That's quite unbelievable, to be honest. Attending school too was difficult when I had nothing to my name. Because I liked the idea I had to infiltrate various big schools that didn't care enough about keeping track of their individual students. Steal a uniform and sneak in, pretend to be a student. Ah, okay. But if I stand out too much and they realize that I'm not an actual registered student, then I get in trouble and have to run again. I usually end up doing this multiple times a year. So you suck at this, is what you're telling me. Do you understand? The kind of life I live isn't stable and not very enjoyable. I'd really like to stay here because as nonsensical as it sounds, it's the closest I can get to living a normal life. And that means not committing murder. And you're the main character, so you wouldn't kill someone. Enough beating around the bush already. Why did you call me here? Don't tell me it's because you want to lecture me on this and that. Teruko, I love you.
What a pain.
I'm just socially awkward. So sound to end the conversation by pulling a knife on me. Sorry. I'm going to give you something, okay? I'm going to leave it on the desk and you can pick it up on your way out. Rather than me handing it to you. Don't threaten me again. Oh, it's a secret. Oh, he had it. Ah, he's being nice and giving it away.
Calm down.
Toast on a bagel. Dealing with you is like dealing with a frightened raccoon. What's toast on a bagel? What is this? It's my motive. Or, I'm giving to you. Why?
How
As
concerned.
much as I don't want to, I must acknowledge that should another murder occur, I will probably become similarly incapacitated as I was yesterday. It aggravates me to think that there's nothing I can do on my own, but that's the truth of the matter and I cannot turn away from it. It would be foolish of me to ignore my own glaring weaknesses. So you're taking measures to not have that. In such a situation, I'm sure these motives will be important. That's why I'm giving mine to you. If a murder happens and I cannot participate in the trial, then I'll allow you to reveal this motive to everyone. It very well could turn out to be an important piece of evidence. He's a good guy. Why are you giving this to me of all people? Because I saw you carrying out yourself... Okay, I have determined that this is the best course of action to take, and you are the most suited person for this job. Just take it. I've heard that you were instrumental in solving the previous murder case, and I know that you have proven to be quite a pragmatic person.
I see.
Huh, guess that explains why you aren't giving this to Wit. He's the stupid.
Indeed.
Right, Wit. He used to be a major annoyance to me, but I realize he's more than that. On the surface, an empathetic person, someone who's kind enough to go out of his way for others. Why is he blushing? Is he gay? Is he actually liking Wit? Am I being wrong this whole time? It wasn't Charles X Teruko, but Charles X Wit? Which means that he's inclined to keep others' secrets. He's not the kind of person who I can rely on to sacrifice one person's privacy for the greater good. Ah, so that's why he's going for Teruko. Figures. Took his motive. Who is it? Don't open it.
Seriously?
That's the opposite of what you've been telling me so far. Only at the end.
Are you stupid?
I said to open it if a murder happened, idiot. Does this look like the trial room to you? In the best case scenario, there won't be any more murders and you can forget all about this conversation. However, neither of us are naively optimistic enough to put our faith in that scenario. Yeah. We know what game this is, bro. We know what game this is. No, I think he's... I boxed the motive. That sounds like she's teared apart. That's all you needed with me. I'll be leaving now.
Teruko.
So take this...
Take this the
Oh,
wrong
he's
way.
speaking.
But I enjoyed talking.
Ah!
I said don't take it the wrong way.
I didn't say anything yet.
It's not because you're an enjoyable person to be around or intellectual equal. After Xander's death and after the trial, to be honest, I don't remember much. It's all a haze in bits and pieces. The voice cracked. It was terrible. I want to move on, but now everyone only looks at me with pity in their eyes because I couldn't process a dead body. Now everyone thinks I'm weak. I hate it. A constant reminder that I've become someone to look down upon. But you aren't like that. If anything, you've become ruder than ever, and you haven't once shown me a shred of pity for what I've gone through. Nothing much has changed between us. We continue to treat each other with unmarked aggression and make snide comments towards each other. And to me, that's much more satisfying than being pitied. Give it more thought to other people right now than that you have the past 4 days. And you've changed too. Mostly for the worse. Excuse me? Deciding you'll trust no one, acting on your own. You're quite like how I was before Sandra's death. I understand perfectly well what it's like to be in your place, but you won't be able to keep up that solitary act forever. Sooner or later, you'll come out of your shell again. Yeah, I think it makes sense. This is just the recent thing that happened. What, so I can learn to love again? I didn't take you to be such a sappy fool. You can learn to love me?
Calm down.
What? No. I mean to say you'll get bored if you are alone for more than a few days. Yeah. It's true.
Think about it.
There's very little to do here by yourself. By the third day of isolating myself, I was starting to become tired of the monotony. I started wanting to talk to other people for no reason other than to give myself something to do.
Shut up.
Whatever. Don't try and isolate yourself. Why do you care? Listen to me. It's simply an illogical thing to do.
Think about it.
I used to think that the best way to keep myself safe was to avoid people, but now I can see that the best way to get through this killing game is by working with others. Yeah, if he was alone, he was screwed. I'm not telling you this for sentimental purposes, but because it's the pragmatic thing to do. Being alone all the time simply makes you more vulnerable. You aren't the only person Xander used for his own purposes. So try to talk about this. I took your motive, alright? I'm leaving now. Man. I want more of this too.
Disappointed.
I'm not done with you yet. There's something you said on the day we met that continues to bother me. This spurred me for being apathetic towards the potential deaths of my friends. Now that you people have actually died, it seems like I care more than you. That's true. Yeah, that is true. The roles have changed. It was a gut feeling. Now leave me alone.
First of all,
Don't you think that's hypocritical of you? Why don't you act on your own words? Charles, take a hint that I don't want to talk about this. Stop bothering me. MonoTV's like, hello. Alright, I have those mono credits now, I suppose. What? Ahem. MonoTV, make Charles leave me alone. Okay. It just shoots him. What? I wasn't expecting MonoTV to do that. If it works, it works. Man. That's sad. Letting an entire day pass. Wow. I tried to best to avoid contact with other people. However, in the end, my determination to remain alone ended up weakening because... Because? What the fuck? Yeah, she's bored as fuck. Yeah, no shit. If you're staying alone all day, what are you gonna do? Is this supposed to be Teruko?
Did you really think you could surprise me with a knife?
Ah.
Prepared. I knew that you would try to backstab me.
Nah, she's going crazy.
That's right. Give up now and surrender. Then I'll consider letting
Did she make them small knives? Oh, it's Xander. Oh my god, it's her and Xander. I just noticed that.
promise I will turn my back on whoever made me do this and stay by your side from now on.
What?
Do you forgive me?
Oh,
My hand! Ah!
why is she doing the fanfic here? Did she want Xander to be... I mean, I guess, yeah, if she were friends. What am I doing? This is incredibly childish. Am I really the start for social interaction? Time unknown. Interesting. As much as I hate to say it, Charles was right. I can't stay by myself forever. I got so bored when I tried to find ways to entertain myself that I end up playing make-believe. Alright, I'm heading out. I'll just eat in the cafeteria and watch other people talk. That's all I'll do. I won't get involved in anything. I should probably get some breakfast anyway. Good morning, Teruko. You finally left your room after a whole day of being a shot-in. Let's go eat breakfast together.
It's fun.
Oh, so we lost a day straight away. Okay. So this is day 2. How many days does it take for the murder? 2 days? I have a fun activity planned too. You'll definitely enjoy it. It really lifts your mood to do something fun with friends, alright? And she died. What? No, what? No, I'm not going to join in on whatever thing you want to do. Were you expecting me to exit my room just now? I've been sitting here waiting. You know, Teruko, these walls aren't exactly soundproof. I could hear you in there. Oh, no! No! If you don't join me today, then I'm telling everyone to play with cacti. That is a new sprite and it's creepy as fuck. Hey, you will blackmail, huh? Hey, you didn't respect the blackmail here. I didn't want to use this against you, but I figured you would be really resistant to socializing. It's not good for you to be all alone, especially during a situation like this. That's why I need to be a little pushy when it comes to you. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. This is all part of my grand plan, see? If I can make everyone happy, then that means that no one has any need to murder, and we're that much closer to ending the killing game. Don't you want that too? No, I want you guys to die so I can be left alone. Now come eat breakfast with me. Please. I seriously underestimated you. It's morning. Day 2, I assume. Maybe day 3, I don't know. The first thing I did was to examine the knife rack. It looked like they were all there. Yep. There's a hole there, but don't talk about that. Ah, are you checking the knives? I understand why you do that. Most people do these days. Everyone's wary. That makes sense. It feels like a pointless thing to do because there are so many lethal weapons everywhere, so even if all the knives are there, it means nothing. But still, I can't help myself. Anyway, what do you want to eat, Teruko? Today Nico and Veronica made breakfast. I don't trust Nico or Veronica. Make my own from now on. Alright, you aren't the only person who does that too. It's fine. So, I've been spending a lot of time investigating around, looking for a potential exit. I don't care. It's like, next. That's great for you. Good luck. Yeah. You're not much for conversation these days, are you? You know, being in this kitchen, it reminds me of that time that you, I, Rose and Min were baking together. You remember that, right? That was I think the worst part of the chapter there. I had a ton of fun back then. Baking, decorating, and chatting. I could tell everyone really enjoyed it. But then, when you dropped that cake and Min had to clean up that mess, because of that you end up having to kill Xander. Even if that never happened and our baking session went perfectly, then in the end it only means that no one would have stopped Xander. So her bad luck saved her life. Life is cruel, really cruel, Teruko. Not so blindly optimistic as to ignore that. Where we put in this terrible killing game, where even something fun and happy becomes a reason to kill? Why is it that the only time I saw Min smiling, she was unwittingly causing her own death? See, again! You know what? I'm not gonna go into this. I ranted about this in the previous 2 episodes. I don't want to continue doing that. You know my thoughts. If you have seen the previous videos of mine, you know my thoughts about this case. I'll just leave it there. I want everyone here to be friends. I'm trying my best to keep everyone's spirits up, but even then, I can tell you're trying to open up to me, but I won't let you. Sorry. Come on, Teruko, be a bit human, come on. You're right, life is cruel. That's exactly why we should stop trying to bond with each other. That way it'll hurt less when people die. If you most of all, Eden. You're the last person I want to be friends with. Yikes. Why? Because you're too kind to me. Ah, so if she dies, she'll hurt even more, I guess. I've noticed, all this time when I've been blaming others for turning against me, you've never once brought up the fact that you've stayed by my side the whole time, too. I did. I said that. But yeah, she was the only person that backed her up. I think that's why I started liking her a bit. Because she was the only one that wasn't like brain dead. Oh, it's Teruko. Done. Yeah. Anyone else in your place would have brought it up already, to point to the fact that I'm wrong and to get me to side with him. But you don't.
Teruko.
Relationships aren't transactional. It's not that I did something good for you that you should do something good for me. I want you to be my friend, but not because I'm a nice person you feel obligated to. Good, I'm out. Bitch! You're caring, selfless, and worst of all, hopelessly naive. When that optimistic worldview of yours gets shattered by the harsh reality of this killing game, I don't want to have an emotional stake in it. Sooner or later, the kindness of yours will have you breaking down until you're too overwhelmed with grief to be able to act. That's not how I plan to live. I'll join in on whatever activity you have planned today, but I'm only humoring you. We're not going to become friends. I won't let that happen. I feel like she's gonna turn around eventually. Right? I feel like she will. Maybe Eden will have to die for her to be like...
You're wrong, Teruko.
Huh?
Wrong about what? There's nothing naive about being optimistic. This is news, right? I think so. I'm not nice because I'm dumb or because I don't know better. I chose to be this way. Even if this world is cold and cruel, I'll still make the choice to be kind. It's only human to feel grief, and it's only human to rely on others. I truly believe that it's how we'll get through this killing game. Through expressing grief and then relying on one another. True. So I'll prove you wrong. Kindness isn't weakness. Not caring about others is the worst way to live. One day I'll make you understand. Until then, you can call me naive and hopeless all you want. Got it? Somehow hearing me, her words made my chest hurt. Well, just my injury acting up again, nothing else. Come on, bro. Then... Can you shut your mouth
for more than a minute? I'm sick of hearing you talk.
What?
No way!
Oh, they're fighting again. Teruko, we should go do something about this. I thought it was Eden calling her to shut up. I was like, what? Wait, my sandwich. Okay, curiosity is winning out. Let's see what this commotion is all about. Yeah, you can make the sandwich afterwards. It's fine. Jay and Arturo, probably? Oh, it's done? Oh, well. That is an interesting thumbnail. I'm assuming that's what happens. Maybe it's Jay and Ray from the stuff. Alright, well, that was the episode. How long has I been recording? 32 minutes. Oh, you know what? That was really fast. Okay. That was fast. Fair enough. I guess they didn't pause a lot this time around. This was a good episode. I'm liking this. Chapter 2 so far has been really good. All 3 episodes, very solid. I don't know how I feel about the mono-credit stuff. I get what is happening, but I feel like people will not really like it if they realize that Teruko is getting special treatment, you know? I feel like they won't really be happy about this. I'm curious as to what Charles's scar is on his hand. On his arm. I'm curious about that part. And whose secret he has. Because he had Teruko. I thought it was going to be Teruko's secret, but I guess not. I would like to assume that his secret will be important later. But I don't know who. People really saw that part. They love that part, apparently. Yeah, it was a good episode. And I'm curious to see what happens next. I don't know if I'll watch another one, because it's been like... I watched like 2 of these so far. It's been like an hour, almost 2 hours of doing this. So maybe I'll stop for today. But, you know, this was pretty solid. I'm liking how this goes so far. But, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. And until the next video, do take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.